Nestled between Malaysia and Indonesia is one of the last surviving kingdoms of the world. Helmed by a sultan and funded by its scores of liquid gold, Brunei Darussalam is a nation that has always been the whipping boys in Southeast Asia. But they have recently taken steps to improve their football.
Akhirkan penyerangan Thailand. Pada main Brunei. Peluang kali ini lambat sedikit dan cuba bertindak sendiri. Masa tambahan. Sepakan sudut akan dilakukan oleh Azim Izamuddin Haji Suhaimi, memberikan isyarat. Baru melakukan sepakan.
Can you bring them to the top? Do you have what it takes? Hey, this is Azaris, and in this video, we'll be having a look at the Brunei database. And for those of you who are unsure of how to install and edit the data, please do click on the link above. That video explains fully on how to install editor data. And if you have not installed this editor data, please find the link to it in the description below. So with that said, let's get into it. Now, a couple of differences with this database as compared to the earlier Singapore database. If you have not seen that video, I'll leave a link up here. Is that the prize money for winning things in this database, in the leagues and in the cups, are significantly reduced. The main challenge of playing or managing a team here would be to actually get enough money to be competitive enough in the Asian Confederations Cup. Also, the youth rating for Brunei is not that high, so you might not be getting top quality players. They might be top quality players in Brunei itself, but in comparison to Southeast Asian nations, they might not be all that. So you would need to take time to increase your club's youth rating, youth facilities, so that you can bring your club up. That's the main tip that I would give for Brunei itself. Now, in total, there are 3 tiers to the Brunei Football League that I could acquire information from, though not as comprehensive as I would like. I did send an email to the National Football Association of Brunei Darussalam, but have not received any response from them as of yet. So I decided to just continue with this anyway. As you can see here, this is the top league in Brunei, the DST Liga Super Brunei, roughly translated the Bruneian Super League. You have 16 teams in this league, the most up-to-date data with online information that I could acquire. And as you can see, there's a familiar name here, it's DPMM, which is Duli Pangeran Muda Mahkota FC 2. Yes, this is the second team. If you're familiar with the Singapore editor database, the full DPMM team plays in the Singapore Premier League. This is their second team, mostly comprising of semi-professional players. The whole of the Brunei League, the top leagues, are all semi-professional sides. Now, one club of note other than DPMM2 in the Liga Super Brunei is the Tabuan Academy. This team comprises of under 23 players, and they're only allowed to sign under 23 players, as it's supposed to be a development team for the Bruneian under 23 side. However, I haven't found a way to link this with actual national teams under 23 side, so you might find that some of these players are not going to be selected. It's going to be a bit more challenging for you to pick this side because you're only allowed to sign under 23s. The next tier in the Liga Super Brunei is the DST Liga Perdana, roughly translated the Brunei Premier League. I could not get proper information about the makeup of teams, but most of these teams do exist here. Now, the promotion standings and relegation standings may not quite be accurate, because there have been changes to the footballing system, of which I could not get accurate information from. So I'm assuming 2 teams promote up. There's 3 relegation slots in this league, down to the Liga Daerah, which is the lowest tier of the Brunei footballing pyramid. Why are there 3 relegation slots? Is because there's 3 separate Liga Daerah league, as I will show you next. One of the teams in the Liga Daerah Brunei is the Liga Brunei Muara, which means it is the Brunei Muara League. Liga Daerah Brunei just means the Brunei District League. So they have 3 different districts that run their own leagues concurrently. There are 4 groups in this district, 16 teams in total, but they play in groups. The winners of the group will go on to play a playoff, of which the winners of the final wins promotion to the Liga Perdana. Liga Belait, or the Belait League, is another district league under Liga Daerah Brunei, consisting of 9 teams, of which the winner goes directly up to the Liga Perdana. And finally, we have Liga Tutong that makes up the 3rd league in the Liga Daerah division. They have 2 groups of 6 and 5 teams respectively, and as with the Liga Brunei Muara, they will have a playoff to decide who qualifies for promotion up to the Liga Perdana. On to cup competitions, the DST FA Cup is the Brunei's main FA Cup. However, winners of this FA Cup, they do not qualify for the AFC Cup because Brunei does not have that good of a ranking in FIFA or in AFC itself. So the only way you can qualify for the AFC Cup is by winning the DST Liga Super. That's the only way. The DST FA Cup is a cup that exists within the game itself. I've just added more teams to participate in the cup in addition to the teams that are already participating. Piala Liga Brunei is the Bruneian League Cup. It includes teams from the Liga Super and the Liga Perdana, and it works just like the League Cup in any country. The Trophy Cabaran Brunei, roughly translated, means the Bruneian Challenge Trophy, is competition that ceased to exist. As you can see, they have past winners, which is MBTQA, FMB, SRC, teams that are in the Liga Super right now. So I've decided to bring back this competition, include only teams from the district leagues as well as teams without a division, so that they would have sort of like their own little FA Cup to fill up the gaps of when there are no games. And there's quite a lot of that in Brunei, in the Brunei leagues, so you have to know how to manage that. And also, if you are signing a lot of youths, there's a very high chance that a lot of your players are gonna get called up to the national side. There is a slight chance that you might not have enough players for the game because a lot of them will get called up. I encountered that myself while playtesting this database. I'm just warning you guys, right? Something that might happen, alright? This might happen. And that is the run through of the Brunei database. I hope you found it insightful. I hope you found it helpful in some way, helping you decide which league to start in, how to actually plan out your gameplay with this database. If you haven't, please do like this video, please do subscribe, click that notification icon so that you get updates on future videos, future FM content that I will be uploading onto this channel. Please also do check my Patreon. Your support will be invaluable in helping me create more FM content that I hope you would enjoy. Once again, this is Azaris. Thank you for watching, and keep playing FM. Peace out.